Hey guys, it's Michael Todd and welcome to the Cult of Vintage. Today we're at a castle. No, I mean we kind of are. Why not? No, but seriously, we are in Adamstown, Pennsylvania, and we are at Adams Antiques. You guys, I've only been here extraordinarily briefly before. I'm gonna get run over. I mean, it's not like I was standing in the middle of the parking lot or anything. I mean, I was kind of back where a pedestrian should be, but you know, I digress. But anyhow, I was only here briefly. I only really truthfully got to run through here within like 15 minutes. So I'm excited to get in here. It's fancy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of here because I felt like out of all places, I might be looking for something. It would be an antique sculpture lamp, but a maiden putting vines and flowers for lights. So let's get in here, see if we can't find anything. Let's do it! I'm excited! Oh, we might have some special guests joining us today too, by the way. Alrighty guys, here we are on the inside. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, this video is going to be in two parts. As you can see, there is so very much to see. Things in cabinets. We will, in the second part, get into open booths, things stacked on top of the cabinets. We've got light fixtures and chandeliers hanging everywhere. You guys, I am so excited to bring you this shopping trip, this experience. Hopefully, I highlight a very visually interesting, some very hard to find, some very collectible, desirable items. You're going to see some vintage. It is going to be a lot of antiques throughout the store. And again, we are going to be having more than one special guest join us here. I just cannot say enough as to the quality of the items that you are going to see throughout the course of the video, both videos as a matter of fact. And some of the first things that catch my eye are these Roseville sculptural planters. I absolutely love the pass-throughs. I have to say I wasn't the biggest fan of Roseville, though I will say I am slowly developing a greater appreciation for the Roseville. Not all of it. Now, one thing I do love is this little cherub planter. It's very deco / nouveau. I love the coloring on this flower frog. I was very tempted by it. It's just so extraordinarily striking. I just... It's going to be hard to talk throughout the course of this video because some things were just so absolutely stunning. And I do find this little Majolica planter here. He does have the interior of the turquoise. Typically, you want to look for a darker blue, though the interior turquoise is nice. He's very well done. It, of course, is like a little creamer or small pitcher. He was really cute. We've got a lot of Nippon throughout the booth. Now, one thing I got to say, this vendor really caught my eye. They have this silver tinsel with eyeballs in it. And it immediately drew me over. I kind of passed a couple of cases because I was like, what is going over here? So kudos to you for being unique and funky and fun. And this is how you do it, folks. This is how you grab people's attention. Again, we're seeing another humidor there, the little figural humidor, a lot of art glass. We're seeing some cranberry, some Yadro, some Goebel. What else do we got? We've got wooden bottle stoppers. We got some Art Deco flower frogs. Look, there's even left-in pieces over here. Down below, we are going to see some jewelry. We're going to get more and more into the jewelry. This vendor, I think, has several display cases. And let me tell you what. Their jewelry collection does not disappoint. You guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg. It was absolutely amazing. A lot of the pieces were very fair in their pricing. Some, again, were at retail, and that's totally okay because we are in an antique mall. I like I said, there was so much to see. Something that caught my eye were these little box lots here of the cameos and the little bits and bobs. I do think, or I thought that there was some value on those so far as resale. Now, the mix lot there to the left, there are a lot of stones missing, so I did elect to pass on those, and we did discover that, the cameos, those were later cameos. Now, this booth was having a sale. Again, another great way to grab my attention. I did see those little Casper figurines. They are from 2005. However, I picked those up for my mother because she absolutely loves Casper. So we did get those for her today. And there's that little bug band. $78 for all three, given the size. Not too bad, especially with that discount. Now, here we are seeing a flute. I do believe that it is Fenton. I think that this is part of the chandelier. And they did make the eperns, and the stems are really going to be what determine what they are. And again, another sale. In the back here, I'm seeing this absolutely stunning vase. It very much is reading late 1800s, early 1900s. I was having a hard time focusing on it, but it reminded me of Boo. No, I'm just little creepy baby for you. Why not? Did I get you? Did I get a skin jump out of you at least? Again, here we are seeing the tinsel. So I am going to assume it is the same vendor. Well, no, I'm pretty confident. I don't think a lot of people are really going out there and looking for eyeball tinsel. I could be wrong. I mean, it could be an Adamstown thing and I'm just not aware of it. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, the jewelry collection does not disappoint. This is one of several vendors who had or cases just chock full of gorgeous jewelry. And I did see this little insect. I think it's a spider. I don't know. I love the weirdos, the little weirdo pieces. And you guys, what? Look at this. Look at my feet shuffling. I'm like, whoa. Talk about the epern. This is absolutely stunning. This is one of the more, believe it or not, this is actually one of the more basic ones. You know, it was priced at $3,500 some dollars. Now, I will say, yes, we're going to see it here. There is a 60% off sale, which is great. But even so, it certainly isn't priced where I would feel comfortable spending it for resale. And I remembered my blacklight, and we're obviously seeing a whole bunch of Vaseline. I was sad to see that this didn't have a blacklight display. I think if there was some black lights in here, these items would probably sell a lot better, especially at the price points, because it just adds that little bit of a wow factor. Now, here we are seeing some heirloom Fostoria. I absolutely love that yellow opalescent. Oh, it's so good. A lot of Fenton, a lot of hobnail. Now, here we are seeing more, some of the uranium, some of the Vaseline. The thing that caught my eye was this gorgeous antique art glass. I'm going to call it, I don't think it's Northwood, but it is almost reminiscent of the dogwood. Now, this one they had as 1900. I think it's a little bit earlier. It is priced at $2,000, though, so we do. Here we are seeing a punch set and the watermelon. Now, I didn't bust out the blacklight at this point, which is a shame. I should have, because I think that these would glow down at the bottom. Very Victorian, very stunning. Here we have got some Fenton Cranberry Opalescent. Now, I don't know that that's the original base to that. And at this point, you can see his hand talking. I'm not telling you who it is yet. Saying that there should have been like an underplate to hold the actual candle. So that was missing. Yeah. Down here, we've got some Mosier and the cherries and cable. Here again, we are seeing some gorgeous Victorian glass. And then, that's right, they can't hide anymore, folks. We're pointing them out. You see them in the reflection there? That's right, guys. We are shopping another antique mall with antique owners, Jason and Tina from Mother Tucker's. Up next, we are seeing some beautiful crystalline glass lampshades. That one there. Ooh, I wanted it so bad. They're beautiful. Aren't they? Absolutely stunning. Now, you do see the technique is still done modern. It's not as nice, I'm not going to lie to you, but here we've got an Art Nouveau lamp. It isn't a figural piece. It is priced at $8.95. And that was the fear that I kind of had was, we are in a higher end antique mall, so the prices are going to be a little bit heavier, a little bit more steep. But again, given the area, given the quality, and I want to stress the quality of the items, it is what it is. You know, I can't fault somebody for wanting to get their maximum value out of some historical pieces, especially a lot of the stuff that is extraordinarily breakable. Here, look at the little stife snail. Oh my gosh, isn't he cute? He's adorable. Uh, you guys, again, it there. If you wanted it, it was here. Almost. Almost. There might even be stuff here that you didn't know you wanted and you find. Again, we've got some tinsel on the cabinet. Now, it doesn't have eyeballs, so I don't know if this is the same vendor, but boy, did they have a lot of jewelry too. You know, and as I was saying to Tina, like, it's so impressive because this is like a lifetime. You know, this isn't just I threw this together. This is a lifetime of collecting, and you have to appreciate it. How stunning is that? Now, here we did get a little bit closer to what I was looking for so far as the figural spelter lamp. It's not the subject matter that I wanted. Of course, we've got some Italian pottery here, very kind of Capodimonte. Oh, nuts. And I can't think of the company that does those Italian spaghetti figural pieces. Now, here we've got the Weller. Now, I have fallen in love with the Weller, and I do absolutely love these figural pieces here. Yes, you're seeing the prices correctly. A lot of the items that we're going to see are in the hundreds and in the thousands. Again, I'm not mad at it. And the reason I'm not mad at it is because I think that this is probably one of the most visually appealing videos that I have ever done. So I am very excited about that. Now, I did turn and I caught this. It said chenille bedspread. Perfect, beautiful, $10. And then I was like, is it $10 or is it $39? Which one is it? It was $10. I was like, wait, it's like mint green with that dark emeraldy green deco. And then underneath it, we do have a white opalescent, or pardon me, a clear glass opalescent basket. It is hand painted. I do believe it is Fenton. It is artist signed on the bottom. It is newer Fenton. However, as pointed out to me, Fenton is no longer in production. So you get it, buy it. Here we have the chenille down. You guys, it is perfect and beautiful. For $10, you know we snatched that up. And we got the basket. So good. You guys, we are still only in the first part of the mall. That's right. Like I said, there is so much to see, and we are starting to enter into more of the open booths. There is just absolutely so much to see. I just loved it. Here we've got some little Santa Clauses. Now these are older, some are newer, and what I mean newer is like they're Japan. Some of them have the clay or paper mache faces, and those are typically the ones that you do want to keep an eye out for. Those again are going to mostly be German. And then in the back, I felt like somebody. Do you see him in the back? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Talking about what is going on, I'm like, what is going on here? Adamstown, Adams Antiques. What do you got going on in here, folks? Keeping it risque. Talking about risque. Look at you, lady over here in the buff with your orchid or trumpet flower there. I don't know, riding a turtle, because why not? Oh my gosh. Starting to lose it. No, I'm gonna hold it together. I'm gonna try to hold it together in today's video. Wait till part 2, where I really come apart at the seams, folks. Oh yeah, I do. Heartbreaking, crestfallen. But we'll get into that in part 2, of course. Now, here we have got a vintage and antique clothing boutique, I'm going to call it. And I saw this coat and I was like, hey, Cruella girl, what's up? I think it's synthetic. My hands were so cold and dry, I couldn't even tell if it was real or synthetic. I don't know nothing about the clothes, folks. I really don't. I know that there are a lot of period pieces in here. I thought it was really cool. Visually, I thought it was really interesting. So I did want to get in here and give you guys a view of it. You know, is it something that I would resell? No. But that doesn't mean that we can't appreciate it. And again, I really want to try to share the experience with you here. I don't want it to just be a quick, I'm buying this, I'm flipping it. I'm buying this, I'm flipping it. I'm buying it, I'm flipping. Like, okay. Anything else? Get you guys another sale. That's right. I loved this black glass. I don't believe it is amethyst. She's stunning and that deco vibe. I love that in between Nouveau and Deco when they were kind of getting out of it and getting into the more soft, streamlined. Um, Yet they still kind of kept some of the soft curvature on a lot of it. Here we've got a double fixture lamp, slag glass. It's absolutely stunning. Not a figural lamp. So we're not going to get her, but still, again, something that we can certainly see and appreciate. I love this Egyptian revival. Now, this would be a letter holder. Absolutely love it. You guys, again, there's just so much beauty to see throughout Adam's Antique. Here we've got our first example, clue, first example of Royal Ducks pottery. They were the originators of kind of like applying I never know what they are. Are they figs? No, I don't think so. Are they peaches? No. I know that they did do olives, but typically they're going to do the older ones are typically in a matte glaze. Here we have got a hand painted, very Victorian glass. It is very, what is it? Mary Gregory style, though I actually kind of do prefer this because I love the little hits of color on it. It's not too much, but I love the simplicity of it. Again, it was just priced at retail. Again, I'm not knocking it. Like, I think that sometimes some people might be like, oh, well, that means it's too expensive. It doesn't mean that it's too expensive. If I collected it, it was $65. If I collected it, I think that that's a very fair price at retail. But I can't collect everything that I like. Otherwise, I would be sleeping in glass and that wouldn't be very comfortable. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of the video does focus on the things that I'm going to buy for resale, but I hope that I am providing you guys with more of an experience in the course of picking up things for resale, if that makes sense. Because keep in mind, I am a collector also. So just because we're finding it, a lot of it we do sell, some of it we do keep. And I saw this gorgeous ruby red, oh gosh, cased glass bowl. Unfortunately, yeah. Am I picking it up? I think so. There is a fracture inside of the glass. That's sad. I saw this green with the gold. I loved it. It was interesting. It would be great for St. Patty's Day. It was actually priced for resale, but I just elected not to get it. I have to say, for me personally, a lot of the art glass doesn't do very well, and that's all right. You try, you experiment, but it's just not where I would like it to be to really kind of warrant picking up a lot of it. I think maybe if it was like an eBay kind of thing, it would probably do much better. Now, here we have got an example of new art, very deco-y, of course. This was done in the example of Frank art, and Frank art sculpts would be far more simpler or soft, as I like to say. This had a little bit more sharp edges and detailing to it. So again, new art take of Frank art. Here we've got a lot of glass. I was trying to really find something very exciting, unique, different, something that really jumped out and spoke to me. I think there are some beautiful examples as one. This gorgeous art glass swan. Again, it just wasn't priced where I would want it to be for resale. 68 for that is not bad. Again, it is retail. Keeping in mind we are again at a higher end antique mall. Like, these people ain't playing. They yeah. I mean, you really got to bring it. And let me tell you what, they brought it. We ain't mad at it, folks, right? Say it with me. We're not mad at it. Now, I did think that this was a Turntablets little vase here, that I recently just found one. It was very reminiscent of it. Turns out that it wasn't Turntablets. It's still a great example, RW, of some great Austrian pottery. You guys know by now, if you haven't picked up on it, I do prefer the antiques personally. She's priced at $24. And that's really interesting because I think a lot of the pottery and ceramics around that time period, there isn't a great desire currently. The market isn't where priced where those, in my opinion, should be priced at where they were maybe 10, 20 years ago. The market's really changed into the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And that's really where a lot of the desirability is. So somebody like me, again, the collector in me is very happy when I find those kind of things because I can typically find the things that I like at a better deal. So yay for me. Here we got, again, a lot of glass. We've got some chalkware carnival prizes. We've got some Yadro. We've got some paperweights. They got it all. You guys, this is me doing a weird like voiceover. It was so loud. I'm saying we're going to wrap it up here. And until next time, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty.